Konnichiwa, minasan. So, are you really thinking in probabilities? And this is a big question because if you look at trading in the zone, it talks about thinking in probabilities. And any system that you may be following to trade needs you to think in probabilities. But are you really doing that? Are you really following that? And there's an easy way for you to kind of gauge if you really think in probabilities or not. And here's an example. So you see a position that's shaping up. It's a no-brainer type position, and you want to take that position. And you've seen other people who trade your same system taking the same kind of position. So what you do is you then size up the position and take the position, and maybe it's a win or it's a loss. Doesn't matter what happens. But was it in your trading plan though? Yes, it's a position that pays out, but was it in your trading plan? And if it's not in your trading plan, this means that you're not thinking in probabilities. The probabilistic mindset tells you that you are following a trading plan where you have tested the probabilities of, hey, this position plays out 60% of the time or 70% of the time, or whatever that positive edge might be. So if you're taking something that is outside of that edge, then you have ceased to think in probabilities. And here's the thing, taking those kind of positions, where you take a position where you know that it's not in your trading plan and you lose on that position, sends you on a downward spiral because now you know you shouldn't have done it and you did it. So you want to make up for that. And the next position you take might be a little less valid as well. So that spiral happens. Or it turns out to be a good position. And because it was a good position, your mind tells you that, okay, I can take these type of positions. I can take positions that are not necessarily in my trading plan just because I kind of see that they can work and I've seen other people take them. And you start taking more and more of those positions and they start playing out less and less and you start asking yourself why. So if you are thinking in probabilities, do yourself a favor and with every position that you take, no matter what system you use, every single position you take your trading plan. Take a screenshot of that position in your trading plan and compare it with what you're looking at. That's it. When you do your forecast, take a screenshot of your whatever it is that you're forecasting from your trading plan and match it to the forecast and see, is it really there? So I've seen that there's a difference when I do this. I've been doing it for some time now, and there's positions that I would have normally taken that don't necessarily fit my trading plan, but they look pretty good, and maybe they would have worked, maybe they wouldn't have worked. But that has saved me from not thinking in probabilities. So if you want to have a probabilistic mindset, have a trading plan. Make sure the positions you're taking are in your trading plan. That's that. Um, but here is what I'm looking for the week that is to come. So uh, we have some pretty dope positions. The first one I'd like to take a look at here is GBP AUD, and what I'll be looking for here is really simple. That type of a three touch doesn't have to be that way. Um, we could get something on the lower end like this as well. I'll be happy to take any type position there. We are under this area. We've had an amazing impulse to the downside here as well. So this is looking good on multiple time frames. So this is a no-brainer for me. And I'll be looking at how that looks like. Here is GBP AUD, and this is a position I've been waiting for quite some time. Since we've been trickling down here slowly, I've been waiting for the time where we just tap back into this footprint in the market, and we've done that, and aggressively so. And so now the type of position that I take in this type of area is I don't necessarily wait for perfection. We've got something on the 15-minute here, and I'll be waiting to see if we get a little bit of a dip and we come up, of which I would then size up this position in those areas there, but a little too touch. Or I'm also happy if price comes up from where it is right now and I would size up this position as well and see what price gives us. Over here, after we've had this momentum here, I don't look for perfection, but what we might get as well is something a little more cleaner and easier to see. And this type of movement would allow me to get in with a smaller stop size, somewhere around there. And then yeah, we'll take that to where price takes us, but I'd be happy to have a take profit in and around these areas here. I'm very happy to take a take profit, definitely with this, depending on the momentum. If we have this type of momentum in these areas here, then I'll be happy to manage, because that kind of momentum might allow us to break through and find other lows there. So that's looking pretty good for the week that is to come. Easy no-brainer. Another one that I'll be looking for here is AUD USD, which is looking pretty nice. We've got the 1, 2, 3 touch there, and we have committed to the upside, and you can see that quite wildly and nicely on the 4-hour as well as the daily. It's looking pretty good. So what I'll be looking for there is very simple. Price has already started to create some kind of a possible continuation here, and so I'll just be looking for the third touch over here. So buy, and then from there we'll just be able to manage quite early and allow price to take us to wherever it might want to take us. As for this entry here, I wouldn't be taking it, although it is quite valid and it can be taken, just because I don't like to have 45 pip stop losses on my reduced risk entries here, unless maybe it's a daily entry, then that's different. So yeah, that is what I'll be looking for this coming week. So trade safely. Looks like there's a lot of really good positions coming up as well, and I'll catch you again next week. Goodbye.